Hey, what is up guys? Epic Pokemon TCG here. In today's video guys, I'm going to be talking about something that I feel very strongly about, and something I really want to encourage you all to think about or try for yourself. Now, but the Pokemon TCG is kind of geared towards kids, because Pokemon is really geared towards kids and something that a lot of children really enjoy and love. And recently at my league, I've been seeing a lot more kids come in, and it breaks my heart, man. It absolutely breaks my heart to no end, because these kids don't really know a lot, and like, we didn't really have anything prepared for them to go against, so we'd kind of play like a standard game, and they would lose, or I would see like them playing like league challenges or something like that, and they would be losing a lot because they don't really understand how to play fully, and they would just get bummed out, call their mom because they don't want to go home and play anymore because they just keep losing and don't understand what's going on. So that's why I'm encouraging guys to build little crappy beginner decks, I guess you would say. Decks that are not as strong as your standard run-of-the-mill decks. Now, the one I have on screen is actually a pretty bad example, because the deck actually kind of runs okay-ish. But you guys can kind of see what I was trying to go for here. I got Tiernos instead of like Sycamores. I got Shaunas. I got a Birch. Like a freaking Fan Club. I got an Inn. I do run a couple Lysander. I want to teach kids about Lysander, but I put a lot of thought into this deck, and there are reasons why a lot of the cards are in here, and I'm going to kind of talk about that. But really, in all honesty, man, it just broke my heart seeing that, and I want to try to pass this on to other people, so that way maybe they can pick up and try this. And let me know if you guys have actually already kind of done this. You can really do this with anything, whether it be like a theme deck or something like that. Just teach the kid how, like teach them the basics, teach them how to like form strategies with their decks, and so on and so forth. So I really picked Zoroark because it was just kind of a pretty good stage 1, pretty popular, not too expensive card that maybe they can pick up for themselves. The original thought process behind this was, okay, the kids are probably not going to have that good of a deck, so they're probably not going to be slapping down too much Pokemon, and so Mind Jack won't be doing that much damage. But I was wrong, and the kids would open with like just a ton of Pokemon and play it down, so I would feel bad. So I would recommend probably going with a different main attacker with it, really. The reason why this Carbink is in here is because a lot of the kids that I was seeing at my league would have just a ton of EXs. Like, any EX they own would just be in this deck. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm going to run this Carbink, and then I'm going to teach them not to solely rely on EXs. Yes, some decks solely rely on EXs, but at the same time, you got to teach them that, those big bad EXs aren't going to get the job done all the time, and that there are actually pretty good evolutionary Pokemon in the game currently. And I do know for a fact that a lot of these cards actually a few of these cards are going to be rotating out after this rotation, but this is just more of an example. But Carbink was really good because it taught them to try to get other cards besides big EXs and, modify their decks that way. And then eventually, over time, Carbink became less and less of a problem for them. And, also taught them about Hex Maniac. And it was just a pretty good little thing there. Now, the reason why I run Octillery is because I wanted to teach them that you don't necessarily have to have Shaman in your deck. Yes, Shaman does help out a lot, and it is a lot better than Octillery in most cases. But I wanted to teach them that, and yeah, Octillery is kind of expensive right now, sort of. I wanted to teach them that your deck doesn't have to have Octillery, or Shaman, Shaman, to operate properly. And, this was just kind of an idea. I was just trying to teach them the ropes and such, because a little kid just now starting off in the game, 2 or 3 Shamans is going to be pretty hard for you to get. So that's why I went off that way. Landers was really just in here because it's Landers, and it's going to rotate, and I'm heartbroken. Zygarde was in here because I just really wanted to put Zygarde in here. Honestly, there's just really no thing about that. I just figured, why not? And plus, it just kind of gives them an EX. Like, normally whenever I use this against a little kid, I would only use like the first attack, and I wouldn't really ever do much other than that. I purposely do play bad with this deck just so that way they can get a couple wins off of me. The reason why I run the Enhanced Hammer and Xerosic are actually pretty good reasons, because I kept seeing a lot of them would just play down their special energy and just would pass, or it would be on their field in some way, shape, or form. So I put the Enhanced Hammer and Xerosic in here to really teach them to conserve their energy and not slap down their special energies all the time. Like your DCEs or something like that, that's something you want to hold on to if you can't really do anything with it. and level ball, like level and ultra ball. These are in here just to show them that there are cards in in the game that can show, get you your stuff to your hands and such. Super Rod, just a pretty standard card that's really good, lets you shuffle stuff back in your deck. That's what I was showing them there. As for the supporters, I kind of touched upon this. I don't run the Sycamore or nothing like that, and I taught them about Lysander being a really good card because a kid was actually complaining that like his opponent would retreat his Pokemon and he couldn't knock anything out. And so I showed him and gave him a couple Lysander, and I said, "Well, use these and you can pick them up." And he played a couple more games, and he says he really likes Lysander, so that's cool there. And I didn't run too many in here because I just kind of figured that would kind of kill the purpose of the whole thing, And I did tell them that openly, that hey, I only run one in here, but this is a card that you need to look out for, and just kind of showed them that. I ran this over Bridget. I don't know why I just like this over Bridget. But Random Receiver, I put this in here over VS Seeker. Just really, I felt like this deck would just be way too strong if I ran VS Seeker. But I did tell them about VS Seeker, and I showed them what it does. And let's see here. Really, that's kind of it. Like I just taught them like, an Acrobike. I taught them that was a really good trainer to kind of get through your stuff with. But like this deck was just kind of built to teach kids the ropes, teach them basics, and teach them how to play throughout a game and how to watch for certain stuff, how to be ready for certain things. And it's just a beginner deck. This deck is all about teaching teaching a new opponent how to play. And sad to say, I've actually beaten actual decks with this. I don't know how I've done that. And I actually have a gameplay, believe it or not. I went against Night March, and it's a pretty good one. I almost made a comeback. So, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy this little demonstration here. Please take into consideration what I am trying to pass along, because it would mean the absolute world to me. Because I talk about this at the end of the gameplay, that it just absolutely broke my heart, seeing kids just kind of get upset and not want to play anymore and just leave because they can't, they don't understand things. So if you do see that kid at a league that's brand new, walk up and try to help out. That would just be awesome for you to do, show them that that they are welcome, because this is a very friendly game. Like every time I go to outside places, everyone that I run into is just extremely friendly. And yes, there are some bad people in this game. Looking at you, Verbank. Looking at you. I'm just kidding. But this game, More Celeste, is filled of just really great people. And so I kind of wanted to pass it along, because I know that there are a lot of parents in this game too that understand how to play, and their kids can reach out and get some new friends and everything. So it just means a lot if you guys would just take that into consideration. But we're gonna hop into the gameplay here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy that. Alright guys, so it looks like we're going to be going against Slash. Okay, I was about to say he doesn't even have a thing there. So this deck is going to do really bad. It's going to be pretty horrendous. And that's the point. That's the point here. Because really, I don't know, it just kind of bummed me out seeing kids just call their mom and say, "Hey, I don't want to be here anymore. I keep losing." That sucked, man. I just didn't like that. So I decided, why not make a deck for them to go against? And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them were able to put up a pretty good fight against this. I just feel like this is a bad thing, because this can actually this is actually beating some meta decks, I guess. I don't know, man. It's yeah. I want to say it was probably a fluke, but whatever. So it looks like we're gonna go against Night March. This is pretty crappy. I already don't like this. We see a Fighting Fairy Belt and a DCE on that Mew. Okay. Triple Lampet. Okay. Alright, so it's gonna go to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and bench Remoraid. Oh yeah, also I wanted to talk about why Octillery is in here. I ran Octillery because Shaman is really expensive, and I just didn't have any extra. Plus, I figured, teach them that there is other things that you can put in your deck besides Shaman to run. Okay. yeah, this deck is all about being bad and kind of having really slow setups, and then letting, you know, like the new opponents, you know, kind of get their stuff going, teaching them the ropes, I guess you would say. But we do see a DC going down on that Joltik with a setup, so now my opponent has 6 in their hand. And we see another Fighting Fury belt. So my opponent's getting pretty set up, sort of. Only got 3 Night Marchers in the discard pile at the moment. But with 5 cards, that can drastically change. So there is a Sycamore. And I think I saw... yeah, I did see a DC in there. So my opponent is down 1 DCE. But, of course, they do play Fighting... or not Fighting Fury belt, but Puzzle of Time usually in these decks. But we see more Night Marchers going in the discard pile. So I'm pretty certain that poor Landers is going down. Alright, let's do this. So I'm going to send up Zora. So we'll go ahead and play DC there. Play that. So now let's go ahead and play the Shauna down. Here we go. Let's go ahead and play Acrobike. Why not? Ooh, wait. Hey, I do have a Super Rod. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and play Super Rod. Shuffling these 2, and let's grab an Energy. Wait, let's grab you. Okay, and now we can actually, Abyssal Hand. There's no point in putting down another Remoraid, honestly. Let's go and play that. What can we grab? What can we grab, guys? We're going to really grab Zora, so we're going to do that. Okay. So here we go, play you down. I don't know why I even have this in. I guess for like Crushing Hammer. Let's go ahead and do Mind Jack. Hitting for 70, so we did take a prize, that's pretty good. We got the Zorua that was prized. But let me know what you guys think about this whole idea of mine just having like some kind of bad deck sitting in your bag that you can play some little kid with, or just some new player. Because I feel like that'd be pretty good. I see an Acrobike. Sorry guys, I'm texting even though I'm doing a video. It's whatever. But that Joltik is absolutely gonna murder me. Pretty much expecting that. I do need quite a bit on this next turn. I need a DCE Zoroark. That could be pretty difficult. There is an Ultra Ball coming down, discarding a Pumpkaboo and a VS Seeker. I'm guessing my opponent is probably going to grab like maybe a Joltik or something like that. Yeah, so that way Mew can attack next turn. So my opponent is hitting for 170. Good God. It's alright, we got this. So at this point, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and just throw down stuff. Just play down stuff, so that way I can thin the deck out a little bit. Now, I'm actually just going to go ahead and play the Shauna. Why not? And we did get the Zoroark, but problem with that. So if I Abyssal Hand, it'd only be for 1. Let's see. Just want to get some more stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and play the Abyssal Hand, just kind of get set up for next turn, see if we can't get something. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's go ahead and Mind Jack. Knock that out. So that's good. At least we're hitting for at least 70. That is definitely very good. We see another Joltik coming down, and so that's pretty good for him, because now this stupid thing can murder me. Trainer's Mail is going to be grabbing the D Valley, giving me the D. I had to say it. So now Mew can attack. I was kind of hoping he would whiff on that and just send up something. But we see a Puzzle of Time come down, so my opponent gets to rearrange the top 3 cards of their deck. RIP. Oh, he played two. Oh, he played two. Dang it. That sucks. Okay, okay. I got you, homie. So we're gonna go ahead and play a muscle band down here. Let's play the Tierno. Oh, thank God. We got it. Okay, so I'm gonna discard Remoraid and let's discard so what can I discard? Discard that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, so let's go ahead and evolve here. Play that down. Let's go ahead and play the Acrobike. Ooh. I really don't see Lysander being like, you know, screw it, we'll take it. Now we can actually go ahead and Abyssal Hand for one here. Why not? Let's play it. See, I want this in my hand. Okay, well, really there's nothing I can grab. So let's go ahead and just my Jack, why not? We're putting up a fight. That's right. We're kind of getting it. Now I want to say that is my last DCE. I have one left. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Tried to focus on this game and see what I can do. But since my opponent has the 2 DCE in their hand, I'm pretty sure that this game is all but finished because I don't think I could come back. Yeah, Joltik coming down. So there is the Night March. Oh goodness, for 180. See, I really wish I had the Landorus in my hand. God dang it. Alright. So I don't want to send up my Zoroark just with the fear of getting knocked out here. Okay. So let's... How can we go about this? Set a Tierno. Okay. Well... do that and just pass. Why not? So I'm hoping that I can play that end down. Okay. Alright guys, let's see if we can do something here. So let's go ahead and play the Acrobike. I'm torn. Okay, let's... How many fighting energy do we have? We have 2 fighting energy. I'm gonna take this just in case I whiff. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just play this down and get rid of that just in case I completely whiff this. So let's go ahead and play down the N. I did not mean to click no, my bad. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got something, guys. We got something. Play that down. So Abyssal Hand for 3. Come on, baby. Oh, we got it. Oh, we got the Landers too. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and do the stand-in attack or ability. Excuse me. Let's do the Mind Jack. All right, guys. It's coming down to this. Did we get it? Did we get it? Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, he definitely got it off of that. There's no... Yep. Oh, that sucks. We definitely put up a fight, though. So, yeah, I think my version of a beginner deck... Probably not a good one. Probably not a good one. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it if you did enjoy it, and subscribe for some more silly content, and definitely share the video. It will help me out a bunch. And guys, please do try to make something for new players to go against. I would really appreciate if you guys would take some thought into it and understand where I'm coming from. You know, it just definitely bummed me out seeing kids going home because they couldn't win some games. And it broke my heart, man, because I love this game, and this game, you know, was really fun to me whenever I started learning the ropes and learning how to play. And when I was clueless, I'm still clueless, but when I was clueless and losing, it was just, I don't know, I just got bummed out, and I hate seeing little kids go through that too. So definitely do consider what I was thinking about and talking about. So thank you guys again for watching. You are all absolutely wonderful. Take care. And this is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out. Take care, guys.